Okay, you need to write a matrix equation for each system of equations. So remember, you have your A, B, C, D, your X and your Y, and your numbers. So this one would be 1, 1, 3, 2 times your variables X, Y equals your answers 5, 10. And that's all you have to do for that one. Looking at the next one, it actually wants you to solve using inverse matrices. So you're going to use your inverse rule, which would be 1 over AD minus BC, so that would be 12 minus 3, which is 9, times, this is where your D and your A swap, and the B and C change signs. So 3, negative 1, and 4. Okay, this would be multiplied by what was already there. So times 4, 3, 1, 3 times X, Y. And then you do the same thing on the other side. 1 over 9 times 3, negative 1, 4 times what was already there, which is 6, negative 3. So when you do all of this, you're going to get your inverse, okay, which is your 1, 0, 0, 1 times X, Y equals, and I would go ahead and do my multiplication here first. So we're going to say 1 over 9 times row 1 times column 1, so that's 18 minus negative 9, which is 27. And then negative 1 times 6 minus 4 times negative 3. So negative 6 minus negative 12. So this becomes 6. So when you multiply that, you end up with just X and Y. So you end up with X is equal to 1/9 times 27, which is 3. And Y is equal to 1/9 times 6, which is 2/3. Or if you want to use decimals, 0.67. And that is your answer. Changing colors to go to the next one. You're going to say 1 over 5 minus 12. So that's going to be a negative 7. And then you're going to have negative 5, 3, 4, negative 1 times what was already there. So that would be negative 1, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 times X, Y for your variables equals, you start with the same first part, 1 over negative 7 times negative 5, 3, 4, negative 1 times what was already on that side, which is 2 and 1. So you know that all this basically ends up with X over Y, not X over X. So you have X over Y is equal to 1 over negative 7 times negative 5 times 2 minus 3 times 1, which gives you negative 7. And then 4 times 2 minus negative 1 times 1, which gives you 7. Multiply each of those by negative 1 over 7 or 1 over negative 7, and you end up with X is equal to 1 and Y is equal to negative 1, and that is your answer. That brings us to the end of the review. Remember, you can use your note card on the test. The note card will have the inverse, and I believe it was Kramer's rule. If you don't have your note card fixed, I encourage you to get one. If you have any questions, come see me before the exam.